After a long summer vacation, I'm finally back and I have a very exciting new product to show you. Hey guys, welcome back to our Harvest Sense channel. My name is Ivan and today we're looking at another mechanical keyboard that I'm personally very excited about and I'm sure you guys are gonna love as well. So a couple weeks ago, I was contacted by the company directly. They emailed me and saw some of my keyboard videos, and you guys know me if you've been with my channel for a while. I'm constantly on the search of the perfect keyboard that I can use on a daily basis while I'm gaming. So in my search of that perfect keyboard, I'm constantly checking out and testing different ones. In the last couple of years, I've tested over 25 different keyboards and I'm using 2-3 different ones long term to see how they're gonna perform. But now Dustsilver, the company that makes this keyboard, contacted me and I immediately got excited because of this. Look at how it looks. This is the picture of the keyboard inside. Actually, very retro, very reminiscent of the 80s when the computer industry kind of boomed. And with this off-white or kind of yellowish aging color of the main keys, we have these brown keys as well. A lot of keyboards were made this way back in the day, or they were off-white plus some gray keys. So very retro, and they offered a lot of key options. We have the obligatory blue, they have the red, they have the brown, they have the black, they have gray. Naturally, I went with the red keys because these are my favorite. So I told them, hey, send me the red keys. I want to check those out. And this is the model they sent me. It was shipped directly from the company, straight from China. Good news right away, I can say. You guys are gonna see some links in the video description and some discount codes that you can use. The discount code SENSE, when you go ahead to their website and purchase directly, you're gonna get some very nice discount, around 12% I believe, which in the future when they introduce more products, they're gonna send some more to me. We're gonna see some better promotions as well, up to 30%. So very nice thing that they're doing and releasing these super nice keyboards. But without further ado, we're gonna roll into the video. I'm going to do the unboxing for you guys. We're going to check out some of the features as always. We're going to plug it into the computer, see how it performs, and naturally I'm going to do an updated video further down the line because I'm going to replace my daily driver with this one and see how it performs. But at the end we're going to talk about it in conclusion as well, so let's go ahead and check it out. So let's see what's inside the box of the Dustsilver retro version. I absolutely love what they did with the box. Very high quality, very solid, nothing cheap about it. Right here on the back we have some information about the company. In the front we have a picture of the product inside. Very nice and high quality. Let's see if I can open it and see what's inside. So right on the top we have the keyboard covered with the plastic anti-dust cover. Let's see if I can remove it and see what else is inside. Right here we have the user manual, which is on Chinese and hopefully English. Yes, English as well. Well outlined, very nice. We're going to use that later to see some of the functions and how to operate it with some technical data as well. Good to know. Very nice that it's provided. And under this foam cover, very nice foam cover actually, we have 5 different keys. Interesting that they're all different colors. We have the red one, we have the brown, we have gray, blue and black. I guess this way we can kind of check and see which switches are the ones we like the most. But interesting, there are 5 different ones instead of the ones that are on the keyboard. We have another foam divider here. Let me move to the side. And provided as well is a key and keycaps extraction tool combination. This is probably the highest quality tool I've seen so far. Normally those you just throw inside a box from any of the makers. This one comes in its own box. Very nice. And we have the cable, which is USB-A and USB-C, also capped on both sides. Great to see. The only gripe here I have right away is that the cable is not braided and the cable is kind of stiff. It's not very soft. But I understand what they're doing here. They are mimicking the look of the 80s keyboards. That's why it's kind of like slightly off-white, kind of a yellowish color with the protection here. So very reminiscent to those old days. And that's about it. Nothing else inside. Let me open up the keyboard now and see it in this biodegradable plastic. Oh my God. What an excellent looking keyboard. I mean, I have to say, this is not only retro color wise, but the font on top of it is just like the arcade games back in the day, 8-bit, with custom escape button right here. The arrows are very old school as well. And right here underneath this cap, we have the turn on button, Bluetooth, wireless and wired, all in the same. Interesting that they're providing all the technologies you want in case you want to connect, not only wired, but Bluetooth and wireless as well. Excellent to see, and this is probably the first keyboard I have that provides all three at the same time. Nice mirror finish here in the back. Actually, this is a complete mirror. You can kind of use it as a mirror. Another favorite thing, the cable can be routed straight in the back or left side or right side. Excellent to see. We have kind of on the small side but very sticky rubber feet and two-stage prop back feet. So one is the smaller one for lower, and we have a bigger one for higher. They're all rubberized and very nice and sticky. But yeah, USB-C right here. You'll see where the cable goes. And I've talked about that many times before. Why do I prefer detachable cable? Is because if something happens to this cable, your pet chews on it, you somehow run it over with your chair, you cut it off, or whatever happens, you can always replace it. Or if it's short or long and you don't like that, you can replace it with whatever length you want. So that is a great versatility to have. And I absolutely love this color scheme with kind of off-white, sort of beige, and this is, I don't know how to call it, maybe kind of like an ice cream, chocolate ice cream look inside, glossy with matte, great combination. So far, Dustsilver, I'm very impressed. And if I can remove the escape key right here, keycap, you will see that we have the red switches. I specifically wanted to test the red switches because these are my favorite type of switches. They provide the best tactile feedback. At the same time, they're quiet enough and the sound is not gonna transition over from your microphone to Discord or other communication softwares you might have when you play games, and your friends is not gonna be upset about it. The caps itself look pretty high quality. I see the painting is done very well. The graphics are nice on top. We'll see how it looks when we turn on the light, if the light comes through the cap or not. But so far, quite impressed with what I've done here with this keyboard. Very heavy. Well, of course, we have a battery inside for the Bluetooth. So yeah, it needs to have some heft to it. We have 84 right here because obviously this is reminiscent to the time of the 80s when we had multiple color keycaps, very similar to these ones, kind of off-white and brownish. But honestly, I really like it. I like the size. This is my favorite size, the compact without the numeric pad on the side. That way I can place multiple keyboards on my desk and use them with different computers. We have dedicated end button. We have dedicated delete button. I would love that delete button to be above instead of down here, because if you're using the arrow keys, you might hit it by mistake, but that's okay. Enter button is not the full size, unfortunately, because we have the tilde here. So yeah, it's fine, I guess. Backspace is fine. Shifts are nice and big. We have the functional button right here, and we have the Windows button in the bottom here as well. So yeah, let's plug it in, see how it looks with the lights. So far, I'm very impressed with the quality. Very solid, no creaks, nothing. It looks like almost like you can really do a damage to somebody with this one. It's so heavy and solid. Impressive work by Dustsilver indeed. So yeah, let me go ahead and plug it in, and I'll be back in a second. So before I plug it in, actually there's a further customization that I discovered. The side rails that I was saying they look like chocolate ice cream, they can actually be replaced. So if you slide them off, you can customize this with different type of sides and just slide them back in like this. Very nice and easy. This really expands the level of customization here, and you can change it and customize it to colors that you really want. And let me go ahead and plug it in into my computer so we can see what exactly colors we can expect here. So full RGB, as you can see right away, it starts to light up. Even on the back side, there's a bar that I noticed, very nice all across the side. that lights up. And let me see if I can dim maybe the lights down a little bit. Maybe this is better. So you can see now light bar in the back here, full RGB. We have full RGB right here on this light bar and full RGB across all the keys. So yeah, let's see if I'm reading the instructions correctly. If we do FN and Q, change it to different modes. You've seen this before from many other brands. This kind of doing the snake. We have the different waves. We have the rapid wave. We have the pulsating. We have solid RGB, the Christmas, what I call. And then we have this one where you press any button and it creates a wave. So now with the FN and Z, we're actually controlling the side lights, all the light bars. You see if I press that again, it's starting to breathing effects, changing them, waves, and kind of running from side to side, turning them off, and then going all on the time. So obviously with FN and the different arrows, we can increase and decrease the light. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is maximum, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's off while remaining the bars. So let me boost it all the way up. Side arrows is for the speed. FN in Windows, this locks the Windows key, so we won't hit it by mistake when we're gaming. Now with FN and A, you will see that we have a selection for unified color. So yeah, I can select the color backlight among all these. You see green. If your build is any specific color, you will be able to select that color for yourself here and run with it. So white backlight, this is perfect for me, or maybe red one as well. This is again the full RGB, and then you can circle between the unified single colors. Excellent choice, and thank you very much for giving me this option, because there's so many makers that are going full on RGB. And personally, like myself, I'm sure there's other people, they want a unified single color that you can use. And now the option of having these RGB strips, you can kind of mix and match if you want a little bit of a blink and then unified color. Excellent choice to see. I gotta be honest with you guys, the build quality and the level of customization of this specific keyboard is probably the best among all the other keyboards I have. And so far I've reviewed probably over 20 different keyboards from many other brands, known and unknown. I really like the texture on top of the keys. Hopefully they're not gonna wear off with the time. So far I think they're very nice, kind of a matte, slightly rugged. They're not shiny, they're not slippery or anything like this. I'm glad they're specifying different colors here with FN as well, because combination FN and F1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, that can control your media, just like pretty much any other keyboard. And obviously having the option to have Bluetooth, wireless, or wired is excellent. So let me turn on back the light. Yeah, what else I can say here? Build quality, excellent. Level of options, excellent. Rubber feet, one of the best I've seen, very sticky. The lower ones are a little bit on the smaller side, but when I put it on my desk, I don't see any problem with the keyboard sliding around. It's pretty sticky. Level of customization, again, amazing. You can replace the side rails. You can replace all these keys with different ones. Dustsilver actually are selling a large variety of different colors and combinations and all kinds of keys that you can use. They offer 5 different type of switches. Red ones are my preferred favorite. I really like the retro look of this keyboard, and I gotta say 2 thumbs up of this one. The only negative that I can think of right off the bat is the price. You know, $150. They offer free shipping to the US. It's great that they offer that, but at the same time, I think it's a bit on the expensive side, considering that much more well-known brands sell for less. But at the same time, a lot of them don't even offer this kind of a level of customization. So yeah, maybe it's really worth it. So far, I'm genuinely impressed with the quality and the options they're providing. The packaging is great. So kind of hard to really pick one big negative here. If I have to nitpick, maybe the cable. But like I said, they're trying to match the theme of retro look. That's why they didn't braid it. But if it was a little bit softer, I would have appreciated that. Because I mentioned that before many times, if the cable is softer, it will be easier for you to route it around your desk and not stay bunched like this and then knock some USB around and whatever you have on your desk. Personally, I have tons of USBs and stuff like that, so Maybe I'm looking from my perspective, but might not be a factor for any of you guys. So that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead in the conclusion. All right, conclusion time, and you guys see how nice this keyboard is. I'm personally very surprised by the level of quality, the versatility, and the level of customization of this keyboard. Comfort is amazing, quality is great, very heavy, very sturdy, very high quality product. Maybe that's why it's justifying the higher price. You will see on the website, they're retailing around $140, $150. Obviously, if you use my discount code, Sense, you're gonna get them down a little bit lower. Shipping is free, so that's a big plus as well. But regardless, I'm telling you, from my experience, I've tested so many different keyboards from much more well-known and, you know, quote-unquote gaming peripheral companies that are not even as good as this one. The level of versatility, again, I mean, this is the first time I see a keyboard that offers wired, Bluetooth, and wireless options. You know, obviously, if you've been with my channel for a while, you know that I prefer wired, so I really don't care about the wireless options, but I know a lot of you are very interested in that. And to have all three together in the same peripheral, that gives you almost unlimited options to connect to anything you want, from computers to tablets to phones to absolutely anything if you want to use it on the road and pack it. Now keep in mind, it's compact, but it's quite heavy because it has a battery inside. The plastic itself, it's not flimsy, it's very solid. So we have a lot of technology here that it's you know, contributing to the weight. So if you're traveling with it, keep that in mind. It's not going to be the lightest one out there, but it's going to be the most comfortable and high quality one. You see the side rails can be removed and replaced with different colors. All the keys can be removed and replaced with different colors and schemes and all that stuff. So that kind of level of versatility and customization really brings the overall experience with the product. And I'm very pleasantly surprised what they have done with this keyboard. And I have no doubt across their line, they're gonna have other keyboards that are similar with similar quality. So I cannot wait to maybe check out some other products or some other keyboards in the future. So far, this one impressed me. Negatives, there's almost none. You know, considering the price, it's a bit higher, I mentioned. The only other thing is the cable, which I'm constantly mentioning throughout on my videos. But I see what they're doing with this cable. They're trying to match the color with the keys and make it more retro looking. So kind of ties everything together. I just wish it was a little bit softer so you can route it easily around your desk. But I think that can easily be fixed because it's detachable cable, so you can match the color and just get yourself a softer one. Or maybe in the future they can address that and you know, fix it in the future. Why not? Other companies have responded well on some of my videos, and other people, you know, my channel is not that big, but I would like to think that I have some input in some of these companies and they listen to what we as consumers have to say about the product. So almost 100% perfect. I mean, it's hard to find a product like this. I keep talking about it, I keep saying it, but believe me, I have currently on my desk 4 different keyboards, and I've tested over 20 in the last year itself. And finding something like this that is high quality, that kind of fits my needs and pretty much everybody's needs, with the RGB, with a single color, where you can turn it off, you can customize everything. This is big, and that's what people were expecting these days. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. There are a lot more videos coming very soon. I'm back now full. I have tons of text to show you. Believe me, I'm overwhelmed with product that's been sent by companies, and some that I purchased myself because of my curiosity to review and show it to you guys. So you're gonna like it a lot. And yeah, as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.